Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tools with Tim here again. As promised, I'm going to do a full video on this new Klein Tools Knect system that I'm getting into. This is the starter kit, the 65300 Knect starter kit. Let me adjust the camera and we'll get into this, and I'll show you how it works with some of their other screwdriver handles and some of their other tools. Okay, so here's their 65300 Knect starter kit. I've been doing a lot of research on which one to get into the system first. A lot of options from Klein Tools right now in their Knect system, but this one seems to definitely be the best value and gives you the most options for what you're paying for. This is in their S line, or whatever you want to say, of pass-through sockets, which means it's a 1/4 inch ratchet handle and all the sockets are pass-through. Let's open it up so you can check things out. First of all, really like the latch because it self-locks when you close it. You can see that. The plastic feels really stout. They put like a polycarbonate lid on here that's pretty thick. Pretty impressed with that. So the main piece is that you see when you open it up is this 1/4 inch ratcheting handle. I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this. I'm not sure how many teeth the ratchet is. Feels pretty stout, but one thing I like is that it has an actual on and off switch, so you don't have to sit there and flip the ratchet back and forth to go forward and reverse with your fasteners. Has a nice feel to it. I do like the black coating. Doesn't seem to rub off on your hands, which is nice. Sometimes you get that with these, impact rated coatings. Then you have SAE pass-through sockets. It goes from 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, and then 9/16 I think is the biggest one. Yep. Then it also gives you, I should have showed this, a 1/4 inch adapter. Make sure to do it in the frame here. 1/4 inch adapter, so you can run any 1/4 inch socket with this ratchet. And I really like how they did the laser etched logo on here. That looks really cool. Kind of a shame, like you probably won't end up using this as much, so you don't get to see that very often, but it's a nice touch. They also give you a magnetized 1/4 inch driver that you can put their 1 inch bits in and use this as a bit driver. Another cool feature. And of course, this would be compatible with a lot of their other stuff. Then besides that, with the full line of pass-through sockets, you get a 3-inch extension that fits in here. And then you get a flip socket adapter that fits into the ratchet head. Also has a 1/4 inch square female end here, so you could actually run this in any 1/4 inch ratchet. And then you probably noticed it gives you a small flip socket set along with this, which is nice because you can magnetize any of these sockets. Then you can put any of the compatible flip sockets on this shaft. Now this one is not magnetic, I just noticed that. So if you want it to be magnetized, probably what you would have to do is run the 1/4 inch magnetic adapter in here and then run the flip socket shaft to be able to get that feature. Then you can use it just like you would in a screwdriver. They also give you an adapter to use these pass-through sockets in your impact. Pretty cool. Nice to have that on hand. To me, this is like the perfect kit to keep in a bag. Depending on what trade you're in, if you have like an electrician's bag or a plumbing bag, a kit like this would be perfect to have in there. Because it gives you a lot of options in a small package that's all contained. Pretty nice. Okay, so what about this screwdriver handle? This might look familiar to you guys if you have either the impact rated 11-in-1 or the ratcheting 11-in-1. This is probably a similar handle to the regular 11-in-1. And it uses that 1/2 inch 12-point hex design, which is part of their S class or whatever. drivers. Okay, so now you get a flip socket handle. Or if you need pass-through sockets, then you can use the extension and one of the pass-through sockets in it. And it's a pretty lightweight package. This handle's a lot lighter than my ratcheting handle. So a lot of options there. Let's say you just wanted to use this like a regular screwdriver. You could keep your flip sockets on here, and because it has the magnetic end, you slide that up, put your 1-inch bit in there, and you can just use it like a regular screwdriver. I know that's a little bit complicated to get to a simple solution, but this is not for your average tasks. As you can tell, this is a little bit more specialized. If you don't need it to be magnetic, or you need a little bit shorter length, just run the flip socket adapter in here. Pretty cool. So what would be the purpose of having the ratchet driver along with this when you already have a handle? Well, this ratcheting driver then gives you even more capability, more options for internal bit storage. And if you just want to have a ratcheting driver, let's say you need a ratcheting nut driver that is hollow, which if you want to get something like that from Klein, you're talking like $50. Now you have the option with this, and you have 5 different sizes, actually 6 different sizes if you count the 1/4 inch. So there's even more capability. Let's say you already have the 11-in-1 impact or the ratcheting 11-in-1, and you want to give yourself a little bit more capability. Maybe we would do it this way. Yeah, probably do it this way. Then you can use the included flip socket shaft in here. Then it expands your capability. You have 1/4 inch with magnetic, 5/16, 3/8, and 7/16 in a ratcheting driver package, which I think you can buy. I think you can buy this one, or maybe it's just the regular 11-in-1, and it comes with the 3-piece, a little bit longer flip socket shaft. But I feel like this is a little bit more of a handy package here. It's a little bit lighter because this is a heavier driver even on its own. So there you go. You modified this and given it however many more sizes and capabilities. Or if you own either of the adjustable screwdrivers, the 8-in-1 stubby, I know Klein sells a package like this with the flip sockets. Pretty nice package, very small. Still allows you to be able to put your bits on the end. Oops, slid that off. You slide this up and you can still put your 1-inch or shorter bits in there. A lot of people like this design. I also have the 14-in-1, which uses a longer shaft. So then you have a lot of capability here. And you have a full-size handle. It's a little bit larger. Pretty comfortable. But that's just to illustrate, one of these modular systems where everything is compatible. Look at all the different options. It's only limited by your imagination. You could basically run just this kit and maybe an impact gun and basically be able to do most tasks up to a certain size. Now, if you want to get into the 3/8 ratchet pass-through set, they're going to be more and they're larger. But like I said, this seems like a perfect size and weight to keep in a pouch or a bag so that you're more prepared. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Knect system is worth it? So yeah, let me know if you think the Klein Knect system is worth it. Like I said, they have something for everybody. It's not necessarily all tuned towards the electrician's trade. I could see this being handy for a mechanic, maybe a mobile mechanic. Keep this in your work truck or your bag, wherever you're going. Keep this in a tool backpack when you have to get up on roofs so that you're not having to climb back down to get different tools when you don't have the right one. this gives you a lot of options. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. You know, it's in your local Lowe's, and some of these are starting to come on Amazon. I don't think this one is yet. Most of them are. For some reason, they haven't added this one yet. I'll let you know when they do, and I'll definitely add the links. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I got this. You know, it seems like it's going to be really handy.